Hi, I'm Delinda, and I'm an independent Scentsy consultant. I joined Scentsy in 2010, but let me tell you, it wasn't planned at all. My friend Michelle had started selling Scentsy. I think she joined in May of 2010. And my husband and I were kind of struggling financially at that time. Well, not kind of. We were struggling financially. He had lost his job a few years earlier, and we were just trying to stay afloat. So when Michelle joined, I was avoiding her, just hoping she didn't ask me to buy anything, hoping she didn't ask me to have a home party. I just wasn't interested. Couldn't afford it. So I really didn't even know what she was selling. I hadn't really looked at anything except that she had mentioned warmers and wax. And I was a big candle person. I had candles all over my house. I loved my candles and my fragrance. But warmers and wax, I had never seen it. Just I wasn't interested, and plus didn't have the money to be interested. So anyway, Michelle didn't ask me, but she did ask my daughter. She asked my daughter Erica if she would host a party, and Erica said sure. And the minute Erica did, I just knew somehow this was going to involve me too, and sure enough it did. Erica said, "Mom, can I have it at your house?" And I was like, okay. So anyway, then Erica asked me if I would take the testers and catalogs and try to get her some orders at my office, and so I did. Now, I want you to know, I had not opened a catalog. I had not smelled a tester. I still really didn't understand what it all was about. But I took that stuff to the office, and I came home that day with $600 worth of orders. And that was my first little, well, what is this stuff? I mean, why? I couldn't have taken my favorite candles up there and sold $600 worth. But anyway, and they all seemed, most of them knew what it was. I still was in the dark. I really didn't have a clue. So anyway, I told Erica that I'd gotten $600 in outside orders, and even some of my friends wanted to come to her party. So she was all excited, and the night of the party, her friends, my friends, we had a room full. People were on the floor. They were everywhere. We had so much fun. Well, that was the night that I saw what this Scentsy was all about and the safety of it, and I was a grandmother, so that appealed to me, and still gave me my wonderful scents with the safety of not having the flame. I love this wickless candle idea. So anyway, at the end of the night, it was a very lucrative party, and I asked Erica, I said, well, can I have some of your free? Because, I mean, she was going to get a bunch of free and half-price stuff. And Erica's like, yeah, Mom, you can have half of this. I can't even use all. Yes, you definitely can have half of it. So I had so much fun making my list of what I was going to get for free and half price. And then I heard Michelle tell Erica that she needed to just join, and that if she joined, she would give her that party, and they'd put it in under Erica's name. And I was like, oh no, then I won't get my free and half price stuff. And then Michelle was like, you'll still get your free and half price stuff because you were still the hostess, but you'll also make the commission on this party, and it's only $99 to join, and you get a starter kit with even more product. So I was just like, oh wow. And she goes, and I remember it was August 31st. It was payday. And she said, you got your commission on the 10th of the following month. So Erica said, I'm really not interested in selling. And I said, can I have it? Can I have the party? And Michelle said, oh my gosh. Later she told me, she goes, I was like, oh my goodness. It was Michelle's biggest party she had ever had. She was giving up the commission, but she was going to get a team member. So she did, and she said it was the hardest thing she ever did in her life, but the reason that she did was because she would get a team member that she would be with her for the future. Let me tell you, she will tell you now that it was one of the wisest decisions, because she has made so much more money by me joining her underneath her on her team than she ever would have just from that one successful party. But I was sitting there doing the math, and I had $99, even more product besides all this free and half-price stuff I'm getting, plus commission. I've already made a profit. I'm already successful, and I haven't even done anything yet. Well, let me just tell you, I started out successful that night and have been successful ever since. It has changed our lives. It's a home business. It's tax write-offs. It's helped us with the IRS. We actually started getting refunds back in 2012 for the first time in years because of all of our tax deductions. We've gone on fabulous paid-for trips by Scentsy. We've met so many people. The list goes on and on and on. But it's a no-brainer. I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't do it. The starter kit alone, you get more than your $99, so there's really no risk. There's no risk at all. So I want you to take that plunge, join my team, and let's bless your life like it has blessed mine. Contact me at www.delinda.scentsy.us. I'd love to have you join us.